Good morning, Facebook. Hello. Good morning, Marcus here. Aroma time. It is Monday, what is today? The 17th, 18th. Monday the 18th. And I want to talk about our secret to our brown rice here at the restaurant. Many of you know our brown rice very well. It is a mixture of some cool rices. I'm going to talk about that this morning. And you can actually buy that item. That's an item that we have on our grocery list. If you have not followed us, have not been following us, have not seen us in a while, we are doing a $9.99 special every day. We're doing mostly our full menu. Our menu's changing. We're gonna go more tapas style, better prices, fun menu. So that's gonna be happening here very soon. As early as this week, some of the menu is gonna be changing, geared up for that. Some of your favorites will stay on the menu, of course. We've turned into a grocery store, so we have lots of wine and beer, beer and spirits, and we have lots of groceries. We basically opened up our storeroom for you, the storeroom that has my seal of approval on it for products that are more sustainable, that are sourced better, produced better, things like that, organic, local. So our storeroom is open up to you. On our website, we have all of our grocery items, www.aromatimebistro.com. You'll find all of our grocery items. They're there. We have lots of local stuff, lots of organic, lots of sustainable local beans, local oats, local cornmeal. We have local tomatoes right now. We have avocados, local onions, local potatoes, tuna, canned tuna, really high quality canned tuna. We have organic bananas. We have organic zucchini, organic yams, organic broccoli, organic baby spinach, organic strawberries, organic blueberries, organic blackberries. We have a lot of stuff. We have chicken breasts, chicken thighs, both boneless, skinless, that come from farms that do hormone-free, antibiotic-free, never-ever programs. We have grass-fed meats, ground beef. We have more ground venison coming back in this week. We've got a lot of cool things going on. So aromatimebistro.com, our full list there. You can email your order in or call us 647-3000. Email your order and then call us. We'll confirm it. You pick up in the afternoons after 5 o'clock. Bread Alone Bread comes every Tuesday and Fridays. Fresh bread. So lots of stuff going on here. So now let's talk about our rice. What specifically makes our rice, or what is the secret in our rice recipe? If you are tuning in live, by the way, drop a comment, hashtag live. If it's on the replay, hashtag replay. If you've had our brown rice, drop a comment. Our brown rice has been our brown rice here since we opened, 17 years. We've been doing almost the same mixture for 17 years. We changed it 15 years ago to get rid of the wheat berries. We used to put a wheat berry in there, and it was so nice with the wheat berry because it used to pop and have this texture. But a lot of people are gluten-free, so we removed that to make everybody able to enjoy our brown rice blend. So we used to do 4 rices plus wheat berries. Now it's just 4 rices. And they are for sale. They are organic. They come in a Ziploc bag like this. And that's the rice right there. So you can see 4 different rices. So the secret to cooking this rice, the secret to getting the flavors, because people are like, this is the best rice I've ever had, I can't believe it, and people come and just order bowls of rice here. They're like, your rice is it's the best ever. So I'm gonna walk you through how we cook it, how we blend it, and how we reheat it, because reheating is important. We don't cook rice and have it in the pot hot and scooping and serving. We have to cool it down. We cook it the day before, that morning. We cook it, cool it, and then reheat it. So that's super important, how we reheat the reheating process. So you can cook it yourself at home, right from a rice cooker, and scoop it and serve and go, and it's awesome like that, totally awesome. But in the restaurant situation, I can't leave hot rice for hours sitting there to scoop and serve because the rice would go bad, the texture. It's not sanitary either to leave rice at room temperature in hot for more than 4 hours. They say you can get very sick from rice. Bacillus cereus is what will make you foodborne illness from rice that is left out overnight on your counter, not refrigerated properly, not properly in the temperature zone. Bacillus cereus will get you sick. So our rice, it's 4 different rices. 4 different rices. It's all brown rices, all organic rices. So we have a red rice. The red Wahani comes from Lundberg. All of our stuff comes from Lundberg. The red Wahani We have red wahani. You have brown basmati, brown jasmine, and brown short grain. All right, that's the exact blend. 2 parts short grain, 1 part jasmine, 1 part basmati, 1 part red wahani. All right. I like Lundberg. Lundberg is an American rice company. They're out of California. Very strict. They make an organic line. They make a natural line. They test their rice. When you hear about rice having arsenic, that is because rice patties are patties. And they have loaded with water. And when you have dirty water, arsenic water, things that have water that has contaminants in it, that goes into the rice. That is a huge problem in rice coming out of Asia. Now, but incidentally, only 15% of our rice in America is actually Chinese, from China. I would assume a lot more, but that's not the case, only 15%. But then you have all the other Asian countries that make up for that, and including India. A lot of rice comes from India. So, those 4 rices, they're mixed together. Again, 2 parts brown, short grain brown, 1 part basmati, 1 part jasmine, 1 part red. Okay, all brown, all organic, whole grain rices. They get mixed together. Then from there, we cook them in a rice cooker. We don't wash the rice. The secret to getting rice tasting this good is using several different rice varietals. That's important because each rice varietal has a different aromatic and a different flavor, like jasmine versus basmati. The 2 are very distinct. A brown short grain, okay, versus basmati, the 2 have distinctive flavors when you're tasting it. If you were to blind taste these rices, you would taste the differences. So when we cook these, we want to cook them together. We don't cook the rices separately. We cook them together, which helps out as well. You cook the rices together. We cook them in a not pressure cooker, in a rice cooker. All right, in a rice cooker. Rice cooker is the easiest way, folks, to cook rice. You don't need to stir. You don't need to pull up the lid and this and that, and like on a stove, and turn the water down and check your. It's so easy, a rice cooker, because it seals shut. It's airtight. It has a steam valve on it to release the steam. So you put all the rices in your pressure cooker, plug it in, turn it on, and 45 minutes later, you have amazing rice. Now, our ratio for rice for the pressure cooker is 4 cups of our rice to 5 cups of water. And you put in a rice cooker. If I say pressure cooker, I mean rice cooker. So you would take 4 cups of our rice, this blend here, which comes in a 3-pounder. You buy these in a 3-pound pouch from us, 3-pound bag. You could take the rice, you put it into a rice cooker, 4 cups of rice, 5 cups of water. You turn it on, and in 45 minutes, you have amazing rice. So if you make extra rice, what you do, because you can make extra rice, you can make rice for 3-4 days, folks. You don't need to make rice every single day. So if you wanted to enjoy our rice for 3 days in a row, or today and Wednesday, you make extra. You refrigerate without a lid until it gets cold, and then you put it in some kind of tight container, in some kind of airtight container. Once it's cold, it'll be in a clump. So you want to take it, put gloves on, or work it with your hands, and just break it all apart, all right, and put it into a sealed container and keep it in your refrigerator. From there, to reheat it, you would take a stainless steel pan, preferably, get it hot, spray it with a little bit of the best spray you can find. Don't use Pam, don't use the cheap stuff. Look at the ingredients, it's terrible. We use an all-natural brand that is 4 times the price of Pam, but it's worth it. So it's a natural spray. You can achieve the same thing with a little bit of oil. You don't need something to spray, but I like the spray because it uses far, far less oil and it evenly coats. And just a thin, light coating. What we do is we turn that up, bring that up to medium-high heat, and then take the rice, take a cup at a time, we put it into the pan, and just stir it and toss it, and that's it. And it really reheats in a medium-high heat pan, stainless steel pan, in literally a minute, and that's it. You have to stir it or toss it. If you have tossing skills as a pan, you want to toss the pan and shake the rice around, and that's it. We also add salt and scallions. I do not cook the rice with salt. I always add salt at the very end of the cooking process or the serving process. For us, it's because because some people don't want salt in their food, so they say, "Oh, well, no salt," and I'm like, "That's easy to do." So we just skip that last process. But it cooks. You know, you can go back and forth either or, salt or this. We just in the habit of doing it afterwards, because if you come in here and say, "I don't want salt in my rice," we're not going to put it. And the last thing we do is there we add some scallions. So some of you have seen the scallions in our rice. And the only reason we add scallions, folks, the only reason we add scallions is because when you're working on the line with 2 other chefs, 2 other cooks, and you have a pan of rice there, you have a pan of rice, and somebody goes to grab the rice and serve it, we put salt and scallions in together. The salt and the scallions go together, so now anybody looks at the pan, they say, oh, that rice was already seasoned because it has scallions. If there's no scallions in the pan, we know it's not been salted. That's our internal use of understanding, communicating to the other staff members without verbally communicating that that rice has been salted and seasoned. People actually love the scallions in it, so you can keep adding the scallions. You can add parsley, you can add whatever you want. You can add basil, you can add dill to it. You can add whatever herb you want in, rosemary, thyme. The scallions for us are what we do, and that's why we do the scallions. That's really the only reason we started doing the scallions, was because so we didn't have to ask the other person on Veg Station, is the rice salted? Is the rice salted? Is the rice seasoned? Is the rice seasoned? We automatically know the 2 go together, and that's it. It's our internal way of communicating in the kitchen without speaking. But the scallions do add a nice complexity to it. If I were to cook it myself and I were to make it for myself and not for anybody else, I would actually add the scallions because I like the scallions in it. So this is available right now, folks. We have these in bags ready to go. They come in 3-pound bags. I think they're like $4 a pound. It's on our grocery list, so you can purchase that. People have been purchasing this rice from us for years, by the way. Even before this whole COVID thing happened and we opened up as a grocery store, people have always asked us, I want some of your rice. I want to cook some at home. I want to cook some at home. So we've been doing the rice for years like that. Same thing with salmon. Salmon's been very popular for years with us to sell. People are like, I trust your food, I trust your salmon, I need the salmon at home. So we've been selling salmon for years. We just haven't advertised it until COVID happened and the quarantine started happening, because that's when we had to adjust our business model and turn more into a hybrid grocery store and restaurant. So that's the story with that. All right, folks. Today's special, it's Monday, $9.99 wings. Our slow smoked wings. They get smoked on the smoker for about 2, 3, 4 hours, depending upon how hot it is, and they get dredged with a little Cajun spice from Frontier, and then they get finished with a spicy hot sauce or with our house-made barbecue sauce. So a barbecue wing or a hot wing, they are both smoked. People say they're the best wings they've ever had. That's the smoking a wing smoking the wings are amazing, and not many places do that. So that's our $9.99 special tonight, the wings. And then we have beef teriyaki, grass-fed beef skirt steaks that are sliced and marinated, sauteed, finished with a teriyaki sauce, our brown rice blend, and organic broccoli. So that's the story with that. All right, I have a lot of stuff to do today. I've got to run around. I have several appointments, phone calls, conference calls today, planning, ordering, all these kinds of things. So I've got to get off of here and carry on with my day. Jamie will be on at 4 o'clock doing her live. Everybody who's walking in now is thanking Jamie and appreciating her for her lives every day. So thank you, folks, for noticing that. We really appreciate it. That's something we're going to continue on even after this is over. So Jamie goes on every day and talks about a cocktail Monday through Friday. Try to do it on the weekends, but that just is not possible. We're just very busy on the weekends, so she can't pull away. But Mondays through Friday at 4 o'clock is a good time for her usually. She gets on, talks about cocktails, talks about what's going on. You can make requests. If she can't do it that day, she'll do it the next day if we have the ingredients. Remember, we do not have any big brands at the restaurant, so we work with all small, independently produced brands. So if you're going to ask for, a big brand of something, chances are we can't do that, but we can take another rum or another vodka or another gin or something like that. Big exciting news today. We ordered a frozen drink machine. That's the big news of today. We ordered a frozen drink machine. We're going to be doing Negronis, possibly by the end of this week. We'll be doing Negronis and frozen rosé to go. We've got the cups. It's really cool. The machine's going to be here at the bar, and a frozen Negroni or any other drinks we can do. We're probably not going to do a frozen margarita. Probably not we'll do. Our margaritas are awesome, by the way. People just love our margaritas. Now that Justin's 18, you can find Justin now, sometimes behind the bar, making a margarita to go. If you come in and order a margarita to go, Justin makes a lot of them now. So that's it, folks. You can get cocktails to go. You can get bottles of wine to go. You can get our beer to go, all that kind of stuff. So that's it. Everybody have an amazing day, and we will talk to you later. I appreciate all the support. Jamie and I really appreciate all the support. Without your support, we couldn't be doing this. We couldn't be doing what we're doing here. Remember, we give away free gloves. It's a community service. Come in and ask. We'll give you a handful of free gloves, and we'll also give you free ionized water. It's high alkaline, electron-rich, micro-clustered water, high in antioxidants. You need to consume water, lots of water. Normally, and especially with anything going around, a virus going around, staying healthy is the common, drinking water is the common denominator of every single diet and health protocol out there, right? Is drinking water. Water, water, water. You need water to flush the toxins out of your body, keep your cells hydrated, keep just everything just going in your body and moving. Water is a key component to that. So we're giving away free ionized water. We have a beautiful machine here. We normally sell that water for $6 a liter or $5 a liter when you're in the restaurant eating. If you were to be able to eat, that's how we do that. But we're giving it away. You can literally bring in, people will bring in jugs and we'll fill up 5 gallons. There's no charge for that whatsoever. It's filtered through a 0.1 micron biostone filter, and then it goes through a chamber, and if the positive and negatives are separated, it's boosted, restructured. It's really amazing water. If you've never had it, come try it. Come and bring something in, and we will be happy to give you some. People are also taking advantage of our crystal restructured water too. On the bar here, we have that container that sits here that gets sunlight every morning through those windows, shines sunlight on here. And inside there we have local crystals and crystal charged water. A lot of people appreciate that. I'll do a Facebook Live on all the benefits of restructuring water. But those crystals are right from the mountain here, from just 3 blocks. Those are Ellenville quartz, Ellenville crystals. And the water sits in there, gets the sun, and makes some magic happen. We'll talk about that. People are coming in and taking some of that to go as well. So you're welcome to that water as well. Both waters are beneficial and high quality. So that's it, folks. Have a great day. I got to get working, get back to work, and we'll talk to you later.